Cutting down old, decayed, or unwanted trees is only part of the problem. What about the stumps that are left behind? They may be next to another tree, along a fence line, next to a sidewalk, or close to a foundation. They may be hard or soft, tall or short, big or slender. Whatever the size, location, or condition, the StumpBuster can remove it. That's right. The StumpBuster by Shaver Manufacturing is the one that can get the job done. The StumpBuster is a robust unit that attaches directly to the tractor's 3-point hitch. The model SC25 is designed to mount on 15 to 35 horsepower tractors with a Category 1 3-point hitch, while the model SC50 is used with any 35 to 100 horsepower tractor with Category 2 or 3 3-point hitch. It's driven right from the tractor's power takeoff, so there are no complicated and messy hydraulic drive systems. Simple hose connections to the tractor provide ample power for the 2 operating cylinders, which raise and lower the unit, as well as move it side to side. The ball swivel socket assembly allows smooth operation and is greasable for long life. And one-person on-tractor operation assures that the job is done quickly, accurately, and safely. As with any farm equipment, be sure to thoroughly read the operator's manual prior to operation and follow all safety procedures, as well as wearing all the protective equipment, clothing, and safety gear. It's mounted so the operator has excellent visibility to the cutting area. Its trim design and long reach allow usage in tight places or exacting positions. Once positioned, the wheel is hydraulically lowered and moved across the surface of the stump, chewing it to a mulch. It grinds in one direction only. With a larger tractor, it can be lifted a full 22 inches in the air to cut well-exposed stumps and yet go a full 12 inches below the ground surface to assure sufficient removal. It's this type of versatility that puts the StumpBuster in a class of its own. The large 55-degree arc allows cutting of stumps up to 45 inches without repositioning the unit. For larger stumps, simply use the depth gauge to reposition the StumpBuster and take another pass. It's that easy. Grinding is done from only one direction, assuring long life of bearings, wheel, and grinding teeth. The 2-inch lift cylinder and the 2.5-inch swing cylinder are both industry-standard components should a problem ever be encountered. Hoses are also standard 2-braid 1/4-inch pressure hose. Again, all operation is done from the tractor seat. During operation, make sure that no one is behind the tractor wheels or anywhere around the StumpBuster, as a certain amount of debris will be flung randomly about. Also, be sure to check with local utility companies for buried cables and lines before stump removal. The heavy-duty cutting wheel is made of thick steel plate to provide plenty of strength and stability for years of trouble-free service. Each wheel is factory balanced for smoother operation. Carbide steel teeth provide the ultimate in toughness and durability and chew through stumps of any size or material with little wear. They are, however, easily replaceable should damage occur due to contact with foreign objects. Positioning of most of the teeth to the right creates an aggressive cutting action as they chew directly into the material. Since the StumpBuster is designed to cut only one direction, more teeth are used for each pass, creating a faster reduction with less wear. All the work is done by the teeth and not by the wheel. The hinged guard assembly and debris shield keep random debris to a minimum. The guard assembly is hinged, allowing debris to pile away from the cutting wheel. The heavy angled iron lip on the side guard pushes brush and debris out of the way for easier cutting. Power is supplied from the PTO to the gearbox, which spins the wheel up to 895 RPM tip speed with 450 foot-pounds of hub torque. The combination of large diameter, high torque, and high RPM makes quick work of stump removal while keeping wear to a minimum. The gearbox utilizes an oversized shaft and heavy-duty roller bearings which ride in an oil bath, assuring a smooth operation and extremely long life. A slip clutch is provided should an abnormally severe shock load be encountered. There is no need to replace shear bolts and broken shafts. It is well protected, yet readily accessible under the heavy-gauge shield assembly. Since the clutch and the gearbox are on the back side of the cutting wheel, they are not exposed to possible damage. The shield prevents wires and other debris from wrapping around the bearing. Plus, the cutting force is always being pushed instead of pushed and pulled, extending bearing and gearbox life. The heavy 3-inch by 6-inch channel iron frame provides ample beef to resist the torque pressures and hold the unit firmly in place. There is no bouncing or chattering with the StumpBuster, and the cuts are clean and smooth. As the unit swings across the stump, the heavy-duty frame pivots for smooth, precise operation. The pivot point is grease lubricated for less wear and longer life. Added stability is provided by the three-point legs, which sit solidly on the ground during operation. The StumpBuster is manufactured in Shaver's own facility, where the strictest quality can be maintained. It's a beefy, rugged unit built to withstand even the toughest job. It's designed to perform under a variety of conditions, whether it be in an open field, along a fence row, in a tight location, on the side of a hill, new home construction site, golf course, or backyard. The StumpBuster can do the job. It doesn't matter if it's hard or soft, thick or thin, or tall or short. The StumpBuster is built to get the job done quickly and accurately with minimum effort. So if you have a need for stump removal, look to the complete line of StumpBuster, including the SC50 for Category 1, 2, and 3 3-point hitches, the CS25 for smaller Category 1 3-point hitches. Whatever the stump cutting job, Shaver has a model that will get the job done quickly, easily, and accurately. So if you want to make hard work easy, look to the industry leader. Look to Shaver Manufacturing Company. For more information, contact the Shaver dealer nearest you or check out the Shaver website at shavermfg.com.